Hi, it's Kim back at you. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on and what's up with my skin lately. Let me start by saying that as a teenager, I didn't have one single pimple at all. And after I hit like 21, it's like boom, I had pimples all over my face. And it was very frustrating because I thought at that time that you only got pimples when you were a teenager and not as a grown adult, but I certainly found out that wasn't the case. So I struggle with my acne here in my early 30s. And for when at the onset, I first tried Proactive on my face, and it just made it even worse. Then I went on to see a dermatologist, and I went through an array of products, everything you could think of. I've been on Tazerac, benzomycin, things that had to be refrigerated. It was such a time consuming thing, and I was just getting frustrated with my acne. It did clear up. I do have a wonderful dermatologist, but at a certain point, I was on, let's see, product for about a good 5 years or so. And I just got tired of going to the office, the doctor's office, to pay like my copay and then pay for all this expensive doctor prescribed medication. So I left my dermatologist, for about 5 years, and I went on a product by Neutrogena called Neutrogena Skin ID. It kind of has the same concept as Proactive, but it actually made it tailored to your specific skin type, and that's what I had been using from 2005 up until 2 weeks ago. And it worked pretty good for my skin, actually. I saw that I got more acne when I would get stressed out. I learned that it wasn't the foods that I was eating on my diet, and uh, and also I have very oily skin, and I don't really have it in my T-zone area as what most people have. I actually have it, the worst of it, across my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, and on my chin here. That is where I have like the worst of the oiliness in my skin. However, I would also break out down here on my cheeks, and it wasn't any type of like light breakouts. I mean, it was like the deep cystic kind. But like I said, I was on Neutrogena Skin ID for like about, from '05 till up until 2 weeks ago in 2012. And it was working pretty good. But after a while, it wasn't working anymore. And I was getting frustrated. So I went back to my same dermatologist and I said, hey, we've went through the gamut before. What can we do now? So she said there's some things that we can do. She put me on a prescribed antibiotic pill, and the pill she put me on was called Dorix, Doryx. And let me tell you guys, these pills are like outrageous to swallow. First of all, it's like in the shape of a Pez, the candy Pez, and it's a little bit larger. So, I mean, to swallow this sucker, now I'm good at swallowing pills and vitamins and everything, but why do they have to make it this shape? Every time I would try to swallow it in the beginning when I was taking these pills, which I have to take for 30 days, uh, you know, um, it would almost get stuck in my throat, and I would like choke and have to cough it out, and I always let people know around me, look, watch me take this pill because it might get lodged in my throat and you're going to have to do the Heimlich maneuver on me. But I did find a trick on swallowing the pills because I actually cannot, okay, sorry, like the phone started ringing, and I really hate any distractions in my videos. So I had to like silence the phone, and whoever calling, they'll just call back later. It's not for me anyway. So back to these pills here, and the pills are for bacteria. So she's thinking, I guess the underlying cause is bacteria within my skin or something that's coming out. So anyway, and these pills are super expensive. I thank the Lord that I have fantastic insurance, because without the insurance, this pill is $250 for a supply for 30 days. With my insurance and the coupon that the doctor gave me, I only pay like what is it? I paid $25. So that's pretty good. I mean, from $250. The next thing she put me on for the daytime, she put me on Axone. This is Axone. And it's supposed to only be put on just the areas where I'm having the breakouts. So this is what I use in the morning. Then after that, I have um, a night facial gel that she also gave me, and it's different. And this is supposed to go all over my face because I think if you've been watching, if any of you guys out there been following my videos, you notice I started like with one pimple like right here, and I'm like, why did that have to happen as soon as I started making YouTube videos? And to do makeup, I mean, really? And I'm a makeup artist. It's kind of hard, you know, when you have blemishes on your face. And then now that I've been on this medication for the past 2 weeks now, I'm like breaking out like crazy. And I know when you start on acne regimens and you're trying to clear up your acne, it does take 6 months to a year to really see any significant results. So I know it's going to be a process, but my face has just like broken out like crazy. I mean, you guys, look at that and that. I mean, and that. And this one hurts. And, you know, I have this and this. I mean, I try the best that I can to do what I can for my skin, but this is actually the worst it's been since going back to the dermatologist. And it's frustrating that that's how that happens. But I do hope that within the next 45 days that I will see a change in my skin. And another thing that she wanted me to do was I actually stopped using the Neutrogena Skin ID altogether. And what she recommended I use for a cleanser was the Neutrogena Fresh Foaming Cleanser. She wanted me to use something very gentle, excuse me, sorry, something gentle on my face, not anything that has salicylic acid, which most acne products have, because with the medicine that I'm taking, it's enough for my face, and it's the gentle way of what we're going to be going about to cleanse my face. So hopefully my little freckle, you know, pimple up face will get better, and I do the best that I can, like I said, with the makeup and the concealing and the coverage and the scarring. That's another thing. She doesn't want me to focus on the scars right now, but I am going to go get me a nice glycolic peel, and it's going to be all pretty and everything. So I'm excited about that. But she just wants to clear up the acne at this point. So we're going to go through this together. If you're having an acne issue and you don't know what to do, go see a dermatologist, really. There are some great products. You know, I've heard of Clinique and everything. You know, there are a lot of good acne products, I'm pretty sure. But I really just thought that it was time for me to go see a dermatologist. And this is something new. I've never taken antibiotic pills. And I've never had these two particular products, the Axone and the Differin. So we're going to see. And I hope as I make more videos and you guys can tolerate the blemishes, that you will you will gradually notice that my skin will become better. Like I said, I will update you on what's going on with my skin. If you have something going on with your skin, let me know what's going on, what your experience is. If you actually use any of these things, the antibiotics and the creams, and what your experience is, because I know it's very difficult to have problematic skin like I do, adult onset acne, oily skin. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But I'm hoping that I will see a change this year. So thank you for watching, as always. I enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I hope that I can share some positive information. So keep watching, subscribe, go see my website at candyappleartistry.com. You can follow me on there, also on Facebook, and you can post messages, respond to me, and all that good stuff. Have a great one.